What's up YouTube, this is Jimmy from Team Bio, and today guys, I know a lot of you have been asking for it ever since the ban list dropped where the new 6 Samurai deck profile is, and it's just been really hard to build one since there's no major changes on the list that would like help 6 Samurais, like Invoker never came back, Gateway didn't get bumped up to like 2 or 3, there's no significant boosts to the deck, but I found one small little tech that I could maybe show you guys, but yeah, so we'll just hop into the deck profile. It is a 45 card main deck. For me personally, I believe anywhere between 40 to 45 cards is an okay main deck still with consistency. Obviously 40 is going to be the most consistent, but 45 is still not too bad in my opinion. Starting with the main deck, we're still going to play the one Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. Just a free summon, I guess I should say. 2 Secret 6 Samurai Kizaru. Searchers. If Invoker would have came back, I definitely would have bumped this up to 3. Being able to resolve this 2, 3, 4, 5 times in one turn is just nuts. It's crazy, but no Invoker, so we keep him at 2. 3 Kizon, as everyone knows, free special summon. It's amazing. The 1 legendary Secret of the 6 Samurai. Again, just a free summon. Nothing too great. 1 Hatsume, Monster Reborn. Just so far the list has just been pretty much the same. 3 Mizuho, followed along with 3 Shinai, free extenders. Again, Invoker. It's gonna sound repetitive, but I just free Invoker right there. More not extenders, I guess, starters for your whatever your combos is 3 Kieki, normal summon, special summon a samurai from your hand, obvious. And still we are only playing the 2 Fuma. Recently I was testing with cutting Fuma down to 1 just because I felt it wasn't as great since we just don't have anything really aside from making Xian and I can't even think of her name, Ib, but we still do need the 2. If something like Invoker or Summon Sorceress would come back, we could absolutely get away with playing with 1, but as for now we are stuck with playing 2. So that is it for the Samurai lineup. It's 19 Samurais, I believe. We do play 23 card monsters, or 23 monsters in the main deck. The new inclusion is actually 1 Armageddonite, followed along with, obviously, the 3 Destiny Hero Malicious. Let me move that up. So, the interaction with this is great. It's a lot less powerful without a Summon Sorceress now. She's been banned for quite a while, the fact that Armageddonite is your 1 card of Zold, and then you do still have another Malicious Engrave after you summon the Armageddonite to get into a link 3 to 4. Because you summon this, you'll send the Malicious, you'll banish the Malicious, summon the Malicious from your deck. That's 2 monsters, link into a Zold. Zold will summon a Kizaru from your deck, that'll get you a Search. And then you can banish the second Malicious from your grave to summon the 3rd Malicious from your deck. And that's just a free link for 3 Material Saruja, so you could special summon whatever you search off of Kizaru, but Armageddon is just a really good extender. And then it's also a level 4, so you can also summon it off the Isolde by sending 4 equipped spells, and then sending the Malicious, then continuing from there. But that'll be it for the monster lineup. 23 monsters, so it's not too bad. For the spells, obviously, the 1 Gateway. Apparently Konami doesn't like 6 Samurais that much. I think would be too good or something if they give us any more Gateway, or even our Link monster. But we got the 1 Gateway. And just so you guys know, as soon as that Link monster comes to this TCG, I will be getting it. I will, hopefully within the same day as it comes to this TCG, I will absolutely get you guys that 6 Samurai deck profile. I have had it built forever now. 2 card combos to get into the most insane boards, but yeah, as for now, the 1 Gateway of the 6, followed with 3 Xian's Dojos, obvious free extenders, and 3 6 Samurai United, because draw cards, and counter holders. Your searchers, obviously you're still going to play the 1 Rhoda. Again, Konami hates warrior archetypes, but it's reasonable. Warriors have just been historically one of the most powerful typing, I guess. So 1 Rhoda, 3 Rhoda Junior, Xian Smoke Signal. Searching your samurais are really good. Extenders is 1 instant fusion. This is a starter or extender. I guess it's more, the proper term is an extender just because it doesn't start any combos, but you do get to summon a level 4 warrior fusion from your extra deck for it. So it's really good for starting off your combos. And then following that, actually, we're just going to skip to a trap, is 1 Phantom Knights of Shade Brigadine. These just help you get into your Isolde, your rank 4 plays, whatever. But yeah, 2 extenders, 1 Monster Reborn, and 1 World Legacy Succession. Bringing your Kizaru back from the graveyard is absolutely nuts because its effect is not once per turn to search, so why not bring him back a lot? We are a combo deck, so we hate hand traps. 3 Called by the Grave, obvious. And then finally, we did cut back on equip spells. We are only playing 4, being DDR, Living Fossil, Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade, and Overdone Burial. The reason why I picked these 4 over any other is actually because they all have a utility within themselves. 3 out of the 4 cards are not dead if you draw them. For example, DDR is probably the best, equip spell to draw out of any of them. You obviously don't want to draw any of them, you want to send them with Isolde, but DDR is the best, it's the most versatile with what it's able to do. Living Fossil is the next best because it is a monster recursion from the graveyard. It brings any monster back. Its effects are negated, but you can still use it for like a Link material, XYZ material, whatever you want. It gets banished when it leaves the field, but if you do use it as an XYZ material, it's not a problem because it's not leaving the field. Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade's probably the worst one to draw, but it's the best one to send to grave because you get to banish 2 warriors, add it back to your hand, so it's like discard fodder for your Dugaris or card you can put back in your deck through your Saruja. And then Overdone Burial is the most situational because with it you can, if you can summon your Isolde, you can search like your Grandmaster or any other higher level, maybe like a Malicious if your hand's suboptimal. You can search that off the Isolde and then discard that for the Overdone Burial to bring a monster back whose level is less than 6. However, you cannot use that monster or its effects or summon it for the rest of the turn. So if you do search the Malicious, you can't activate Maliciouses for the rest of the turn. So that is actually it for the main deck. Again, it was a 45 card main deck. With the optional cards that I was playing being the Armageddon Knight and the 3 Malicious, you could absolutely cut these. It wouldn't hurt the consistency at all. These are just the fact that Armageddon and then like 1 extender, like let's say like a Kizan or even Legendary Shadow or even Shin's Dojo, obviously Gateway, is just a really good combo starter. But that is it for the main deck. The extra deck is pretty much the exact same. We are still playing the 1 Carbanola Warrior. It's your instant fusion target. It's a warrior. It's level 4. It's just absolutely perfect for making Isolde and your 1 Dugaris that you're playing. Let me see if I can get that out of the glare. Probably not. Alright, but yeah, Dugaris. I've actually found myself leaning more towards using his second effect where you detach 2 materials and then special summon any monster back from your graveyard because it does not negate its effects. It summons it in defense, so you can't summon Link monsters back. But again, Kizaru. He's not once per turn, so you detach 2, special summon Kizaru back from the graveyard. It does not target what you want to summon, so that's really good. So if they do banish your Kizaru, you can just summon something else back. And it's defense position, so no Link monsters, like I said, but you do skip your next main phase 1, but at that point you're just trying to go for the 8 negation board anyways, 7 negations and Dweller, which, speaking of the 1 Dweller for making himself. Emerald, just recycling your extra deck. I go back and forth with actually playing this now, but I feel like we still do need it. Let me center this up for you guys, sorry. Stop mid-sentence. I feel like we do still need to play the 1 Daigesso Emerald so we can shuffle back our Sarujas since we do not have General yet. As soon as General comes, again guys, I do have the absolute best, most perfect 6 Samurai deck profile for you, but until he comes, we are going to play the 1 Emerald. 1 Herald of the Arclight, if you can see its name. With this, let me square that up again. With this, I actually was testing with playing Ceravis. It's a level 7 ritual. I was testing playing that in the main deck because you could shotgun Herald's effect to tribute itself to negate any card effect, and then off of that you could search the Ceravis, and then Ceravis has the effect where it's a ritual monster that's level 7 that says if one of your monsters would be targeted by a card effect, you can discard it, negate the activation, and destroy it, I believe. I don't know if it destroys or not, but it for sure negates the activation. So it just protects from targeting. I was testing it, but it was kind of bricky, so I decided to cut the Ceravis, obviously, if you saw the main deck. But one Herald of the Arclight. Again, just free negation. Ib, I think this card should have got banned on the last ban list. I think this card is absolutely bonkers. It's absolutely broken. Being able to unsummon search, when it leaves the field, summon something from the deck. We don't play any targets for it to summon from the deck, but like Guard Dragon plays, World Chalice plays, which I know a lot of you guys said you did want some World Chalice deck profile updates, so I will try to get you that as soon as possible, but Ib is just absolutely amazing, and the fact that she's a tuner helps you go into your higher synchro plays. We're playing 6 Samurai. We can't play 6 Samurai without our boy Xian, or in my case, let's see if I can get that to focus. There we go. In my case, the No Name. So that'll focus again. There we go. That's terrible squared up. Last synchro is Borreload Savage. Our Ib synchro and then a level 3 just makes that, so it's free. Lynx, 1 is old, warrior deck. Obvious, we're gonna have to play it. We need to play it. Nightmare Phoenix, really good generic spot removal. Same with Unicore. There's actually been scenarios when I've had to make Unicore to put a Saruja back into the extra deck so I can make Saruja again to extend further. It doesn't happen too often. That was just when I was trying to draw into more cards. This was like game 2, game 3, whatever, when I do side in stuff like Solemn Judgment, so I could try to draw into the Solemn Judgment. So it's a niche application, but overall it is really good generic removal. 1 Appaloosa, 4 negations is really good, and then the 3 Saruja, because we do not have a way to efficiently search Gateway. So that will actually be it for the deck profile, guys. Please tell me what you guys thought below. Comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, share the channel with your friends. Square that up again. Terrible at squaring this up, guys. But thank you guys so much again for watching the video. I know Chaos Impact is coming out pretty soon. However, there aren't any cards that I personally found were beneficial for the deck, so I figured I'm perfectly comfortable with giving you guys this deck profile as is without anything coming out of Chaos Impact. But as soon as Chaos Impact comes out, I have tons and tons of deck profiles for you guys. That's a huge exaggeration, but I do have a couple deck profiles for you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Remember to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, share the channel with your friends, spread the Yu-Gi-Oh love. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later.
Wreckognize when I wreck a mic, leaving all y'all mesmerized. Killing instrumentals, but nobody wanna testify. In his prime, I think someone better check the guy. Always spitting heat, the beat gon' be hard to identify. Stress minds and wreck mics and leave with the best lines. My sex life is great cause I spit like a Tech 9. Stomp competition, beat them with the lead pipe. Sleep on you rappers just like it's my bedtime. You already know that old big bro from the west side. Got you hoes smoking on my flow like a meth pipe. Forever cold, I'll eat your soul like a death site. Headed to the top, shining brighter than a headlight. You better recognize I'm about to go off, putting on a show and I ain't even trying to show off. Here's the red dot, the shot, and kill Rudolph. Call me James Bond, cause I killed it with a suit on.